two big minds are ready to blow. Conversations deep yet full of jest. Come on in, you found the best. Between two giants here you'll find wit and wisdom intertwined. Laughs and knowledge hand in hand. This is the show that's in command. We're tall and talking, big in brains, making sense of life's wild lanes.
The best intro song ever. Yeah, it's. I know. We're still being hosted. I don't quite understand that. So welcome to Between Two Giants.
Hey, how's it going?
You're, what? You can't hear? Hold on.
Oh, there I am. Okay.
I got them mixed up. What
Yeah.
See, what happened was I put the thing in the. Okay.
Yeah. Third show jitters, I guess.
Do you want to start over, or do you want to? I can edit everything
this is
out.
what the people come for. The raw, uncut giant show.
The awfulness.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
I mean, they're still listening. They're going to make it to the end, so we're fine.
Okay. So welcome to Between Two Giants. This is our amazingly third episode.
Yeah.
But we're going to keep doing it until the FCC tells us not to.
If they'll ever listen. We're safe.
Right. Brian, have you had any feedback on the podcast from people that you know or have listened?
Yeah, everyone just like, there's one funnier guy on the show, and they don't tell me who, but
We all know who that is.
Come on.
It's Ron.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited for our first female guest today, though.
Yeah.
It's our third episode. We have a very special guest that lives here in the neighborhood. Her name is Alison. I've known her for a while. We used to go to a place, Oven and Vine, on the other side of Central. If you guys haven't been there, check it out. It's amazing. Great food. Great family-run spot. Super local there. They live right by the restaurant, but really, really amazing. But we got hanging out there.
Super local? What does that mean?
I mean, it's like on the
in
other
your
side of
living
Central
room?
and
Oh.
Palm. Like it's not far.
Okay.
I mean, like for us, okay, that's pretty far. You know,
Super local is like a block away.
I don't cross 7th neighborhood,
Okay.
but
All right. Calm
if
down.
you're willing to cross 7th, great spot, great pizzas, everything's awesome, good drinks, all that. So, really nice owner. So, welcome to the show, Allison.
Thank you, boys. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
having me. Very
Yes.
excited to be the first vagina to grace your presence.
Yeah, yes.
Wait,
all-
on the show.
Are you sure?
That's true.
Dicey.
I
Yeah,
haven't seen
okay.
one in person.
She's already in charge.
Shit, get out now.
Yeah, I've heard of them. They're pretty cool, I heard. They're hard to figure out, so we'll have a good episode.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming, Allison.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. People that may not know you from the neighborhood or surrounding areas, why don't you give the listeners just sort of a brief explanation of kind of what you do for fun and or a living?
Oh, great. I mean, my job's fucking awesome. So
Okay.
my fun is also my work.
Okay.
I run independent events. So for Roosevelt Row First Friday, that's me.
Nice.
Music festivals. 8123 Zona Festival. If anybody of y'all went to that, Mudfest 2022.
There's a mud fest?
Oh,
I
it was
turned
like
into it.
record-breaking rain.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's why.
And they
Okay.
put like fresh sod and stuff down, and then it rained. Right?
Oh, I thought it
Yeah.
was like a puddle of mud festival.
No.
Every band was.
Yeah, that's
puddle of-
Woodstock.
That'd be kind of sick, though. I'd go to a Puddle of Mud
Puddle,
festival.
every band
Yeah.
was a cover band of Puddle of Mud.
That sounds great. They all do the same set.
I've heard this song before.
Same set. Just deal with it. We're Puddle of Mud.
I don't know. I think those
Muddier?
guys might
Yeah.
be dead.
Oh, that's dark.
Wow.
I don't know.
This is
that
going
took a turn.
So anyway, that's what I do. I run events, do cool shit, hang out.
All right, so how'd you start doing that?
Like 15 years ago, I worked for the New Times as their like marketing and event manager.
Okay.
So I kind of like broke into it, and then over the last 15 plus years, I've gotten enough client base that I'm out there on my own.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Indie Events LLC. Look
So-
it up.
So the Roosevelt, so people that don't know, people that no one listens outside this neighborhood.
an
do they?
Ireland guy.
There is one Ireland and a
Yeah.
Mexico guy now.
Yeah, okay.
Or girl. We don't know.
Person.
As long as they're still
human.
listening.
Non-binary
Yeah.
Mexican. So people that don't know, in the area, there's a place called Roosevelt Row, which is sort of like, I'm going to lean on you, Allison. It's like an arts district.
It is the arts district
Okay.
for downtown Phoenix.
Okay.
It's a nonprofit,
Right.
run by a nonprofit.
Okay.
Employee 1, me.
Nice.
001.
Nice.
Run by like a pretty fucking badass board of directors. Like a lot of them like shaped downtown, and so like kind of mapped that
the
out.
hipster shithole it is.
The hipster shithole filled
Tell 'em I
with
said
amazing
thanks.
artists
Yes, great artists.
and local businesses.
Yeah, and a bunch of college students who don't know how to not walk in the bike lane. I've been there.
Yeah.
I feel like Allison's trying to build it up and tearing it
You
down.
can't really like fix fucking stupid Brian. Like if you don't know how to use a bike lane, that's kind of on you.
No, but they're
Darwin.
walking in my bike lane,
Oh,
and they're
heard,
on their
heard.
phones or retweeting something
Yeah, they're on
or
TikTok.
doing the selfie.
TikTok.
Yeah. Anyways, back to how great you are, me not insulting you.
Yeah.
So the Roosevelt Row group, they are the ones, correct me if I'm wrong, responsible for the First Friday events? Is
Yeah.
that? Okay, so tell people about First Friday that don't know.
So First Friday, it's actually been going on for 30 years.
Wow.
We
Oh.
fucking turned 30 last October.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. I
Super
know.
old. It's a score and a half.
Jesus.
About to have to get, not get carded when we get alcohol.
Yeah.
Wow.
So First Friday, I mean, really is about celebrating and promoting local artists in a way that is reasonably priced so that they can afford to get out there
Yeah.
and show people their cool stuff. And then we've got some like other fun vendors like either make or resell or do vintage clothing, stuff like that. And then a fuck ton of food trucks. We
Yeah.
just love extra food.
Right.
But the whole mission is just to bring new people down to Roosevelt so that the businesses that operate there 365 days a year are getting like constant turnover and like new eyes on them.
That's
Right.
cool.
And for those of you that haven't gone, it's mob scene's not the right word to describe First Fridays, but it's a
can
thing.
be.
It's
It
a
can be.
thing.
I mean,
Especially-
20,000 people come.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Especially
trick
when
is
the
you get a
weather's
parking
nice.
spot on Roosevelt Row. I'm just kidding. You can't
No,
do
you
that.
can't do
no.
that. It's not a thing.
No.
No, ride your bikes down there if you can.
I remember-
Light rail.
Yeah, light rail.
When
There
I
you
first moved to the neighborhood, 2000 and I don't know. Anyway, a long time ago, we went down to First Friday, and it is different than it is now. But there were guys and girls in U-Haul trucks selling art out of the back of U-Haul trucks. I think there was a concert in the back of a U-Haul truck. I think
Yeah.
I remember that. So to see it go from that to now, which is a little bit more. I'm going to use the word sophisticated, maybe not the right word, but it seems like it's, and maybe that's because of the group that you're involved with. It seems more professional. Maybe that's
Yeah.
a better way to put it,
Yeah.
right? So instead of like grassroots, folding table and a guy
Fight for
with-
your
Yeah.
parking
Right.
spot. It's like street
It's a-
closures and
Yeah, now it's
barriers
organized.
and
They
yeah.
have
Yeah.
like the
It's
vendors
safe.
pay to be there. And I
Right.
put a map together and tell them where to be.
Nice.
Okay. All
When
right.
to
Just get
load
there
in.
first.
Yeah, it used to be
streets.
like a Lord of the Flies.
Yeah.
It was like fighting for, right.
It still kind of is that way when it comes to like the live music component. Like there's this
Yeah.
one fucking badass punk rock band. They have to be like 13 years old. I don't even
That's
know.
amazing.
And they always just like set up in like a parking garage by a dumpster. It's like
Yeah.
that's fucking punk
That's
rock.
raw.
Yeah. Do
And
that.
they're good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
There's something
Yeah.
awesome.
I'm not going to stop you because you're awesome.
Yeah.
But by the way,
When your voice
please,
changes.
please pay the fee.
your voice changes, it's going to be a whole new band.
Right.
Exactly.
So how does so that's Roosevelt Row? Is that affiliated with the stuff that's going on Grand Avenue? It's like an offshoot, or is it like a? How's that working?
So, First Friday is like an overarching thing, right?
Okay.
So, it really was a partnership with ArtLink. So, like, that's how, like, the museum district is involved. Roosevelt Row does our thing. Grand Avenue does, like, a smaller version because they don't shut their street down. So, like, they really just promote the galleries and businesses that
Yeah.
are always open on Grand Avenue.
Okay.
And back before COVID, like, they used to do this fucking awesome, like, trolley system. So, it would take you from, like, the museums to Roosevelt to the
Oh,
Arizona
yeah.
Center to Underground to, like, it was a free trolley.
Right.
I mean,
it sucks.
I'm not mad that we don't do that anymore because
Yeah.
it's a
Did
pain
the trolley
in the
get
ass.
COVID and die or something? What
Yeah.
happened?
No.
Damn, another trolley down.
I think the like
Should have gotten vaccinated. They were just anti.
The trolley.
it
Yeah.
really just was
Yeah.
like the coordination point, like because it fucks
Yeah.
up light rail and like then police have to like
Oh,
escort
yeah.
it and like I don't know. The city's so supportive. We're like, all right, we can get rid of the trolley. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Right. Kill the
Whatever
trolley.
annoys you and lets us do this. We're in.
Yeah, that's fine.
I wouldn't mind buying that trolley if it's around.
Trolley llama.
Trolley llama.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Trolley llama.
Yeah.
Was all the other names taken? Or?
I have no idea. I feel like it used to be like an Ollie the trolley from Old Town.
I remember that one. Yeah.
But now, and I fucking think that Trolley Llama lives in Coronado.
Really?
Really?
Google it. Ask Jeeves.
What's his address?
There's an
I
actual
think it's
llama.
a chick.
I've never met it. We should
If
get it on
was
the show.
If it was an actual llama,
Dude, I'm telling you.
that'd,
I
be
mean-
pretty, that'd be pretty great.
And a trolley.
It only takes one person at a time. It's the most inefficient trolley ever.
The city doesn't want to deal with this llama.
What's the wait for the trolley? 5 days. All right. So Roosevelt Row. And then a bunch of, I'm going to just group them all together because that's easier for my brain, music festivals.
Yeah.
So how'd you go from Roosevelt Row and all that stuff, the arts thing, to transitioning to music festivals?
Technically, I went from music festival, food festival, all the things in downtown Phoenix to Roosevelt Row.
Oh.
So they had to change in leadership. I guess it was a change of leadership last March.
Okay.
They approached me to come and take over First Friday because they did not know how to do it.
Hmm.
And they understand that I can produce events. And it just, they didn't hate me. I didn't fuck it up.
Yeah, it seems like they called you and you
a
had a
year
little bit of
later, I'm
leverage.
like still fucking rocking with them.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. Congrats.
So of your fest experience, what was your favorite?
Oh,
Okay.
dude. Original Viva Phoenix, hands down.
Oh.
2012, 13, I can't remember. But OG Viva
I
Phoenix
remember that one.
was fucking sick.
Yeah.
Didn't make it.
I mean, 90 bands in like 100 venues. Like,
Wow.
fucking sick.
It was like
crazy.
a
20 venues.
It was like a mini South by.
It
That's
was.
crazy.
That's how we
Yeah.
literally based it off South
That's
by. We'd
crazy.
always do it the week before South by,
Uh-huh.
so that the bands traveling to Austin, we
Oh,
could
that's
like
cool.
fucking pick them off as they were
Nice.
coming
Coming
through
through,
for
yeah,
from,
cheaper.
like LA to that makes
Yeah,
sense.
on the way. You want to
Yeah.
stop by, do an event.
It was
so.
sick.
You know,
I mean-
flatten a tire, whatever it takes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
But like the cool thing about original Viva Phoenix, I will not talk open shit about the other one.
There's another one?
no one listens to this podcast.
Sweet, fuck that other one.
Right.
Original Viva was cool because it'd be like you and your dad could go, and he'd go like, I want to go see Africa Bambaataa and Snoop Dogg and fucking
Sounds like a cool fucking dad.
yeah, Sir Mix-a-Lot one
Yeah.
year, and you'd be like fucking in the Masonic Temple watching Halsey before she was a thing.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
I did see someone in I saw Kitten
Yeah.
in the Masonic Temple or
Were
something.
you with her
like that.
dad or?
No, Kitten's dad.
No, her dad.
No, I wasn't with her dad.
Just saying.
No,
He's dead,
It was.
so.
It was again darkness. Why? Way to
Welcome
go.
to the podcast.
Super cheery. Okay, so but you're not involved in Viva now because there's still Viva.
So Charlie,
What happened?
what happened was Charlie got out of the event business.
And who's Charlie?
Charlie Levy, owner of Crescent Ballroom.
Indeed.
Yes, the fucking smartest dude I've ever met.
Right.
He sold it. He sold the naming rights to somebody else.
Okay.
Do I think that they probably should have changed the name? Yes,
Yeah.
So you could.
but they
oh,
didn't.
So you could just buy the festival
He
essentially.
bought the festival.
Huh.
Nice.
They
I
bought
didn't know
the
that was a
festival
thing.
and the branding. Yeah.
Crazy.
So they got the name and they got whatever they wanted from
Right.
us.
That's
and
cool.
it just happened, right?
That happened in October.
Okay. All right.
Heard it was not great.
Happens. Yeah. Like, with all your experience of doing all these festivals and putting all this together, what do we need to improve on Wayne Fest?
Oh Jesus.
I've actually never been to
Oh,
Wayne Fest.
good answer. Good answer. Do a sound effect that's really funny.
But primarily I've never done it because y'all put it on the same weekend as Pizza Festival, and I help run that festival.
You guys got to coordinate. We got two festival people here that
she's
can't coordinate.
The expert. I am a freaking lunatic who just likes music. I don't know.
Hey man,
I
I'm
just-
just saying, go look
Self-aware,
at the
though.
calendar.
Self-aware.
Well, you and I should think about it because we're thinking about moving Wayne Fest, honestly, because
Okay.
there's too much going on. It's
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
freaking
busy-
crazy. We're thinking
busy
about a
weekend.
springtime event.
I mean,
Alright.
if
It's a
you
good
hit
time
it
of year.
like the weekend after McDowell, or like even the last Saturday
Right.
in
Yeah.
March,
Or
it's
you should
pretty
go up
wide
against
open.
McDowell Mountain Music Festival.
Well, then I won't go to your festival again because I'm working on McDowell Mountain Music Festival.
Is that
too.
the same as M3?
It's
Yeah.
M3F.
It is M3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Three motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Or three fucker mothers. Three
Fuck your mothers.
mother, three fuckers.
I don't know why you're looking at me like I have the answer that you're working out in your own head.
I'm so sorry, Mom.
She's the one that works on it. Look into her eyes.
no, I'm looking at you because you're my muse.
Oh, I am your flame.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
hold hands.
Okay. So
We are under the table. It's fine. In case if someone's filming, there's a lot of people paparazzi.
that's not my hand.
Tip to tip, boys.
Thought it was your thumb.
Don't cross the streams. Okay. So would you say Viva's your favorite, the OG Viva?
Yeah.
Okay. So using that as your parameters.
Barometer. Okay.
Correct. Give us like an oh shit, like you're running this festival, everything's going great, and then something during the festival is like, oh Jesus, that was either awesome or awful.
Let's
One thing that sticks out.
One thing that is always terrifying:
Mm-hmm.
lightning. Like
Generally speaking, that's
no,
true.
I just mean like festival,
Especially a
right? Because you
festival.
think
Oh, yeah.
of your artist on this giant piece of fucking metal.
Yeah.
Like we've had to like empty out parks before, like right before the headliner goes on.
Depends on the headliner. Some of them.
Insurance
cover band,
purposes,
like-
sir.
Oh, fair.
Yeah.
You know, we can't have dead artists.
Yeah.
I mean, okay.
their music will be more valuable. People will listen to it again. You
It's like
know,
Picasso.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
another example, Zona Festival, right?
Okay.
That should have been like all of us were in tears because it literally was like
That's Mudfest?
That's
Okay.
Mudfest.
Yeah. Okay.
Record-breaking rain in a single day
Yeah.
in December in Arizona since 1922.
We don't
we're-
get rain.
Right.
Yeah.
And we're in Hance Park,
Why
right?
didn't you just do it this year?
basically
Should've
a
thought
giant
ahead.
bowl.
Then? Yeah. Oh yeah.
And like that should have made that festival so fucking shitty and the person like going, like
Yeah.
I paid $200 to be here and I'm
Right.
fucking soaked and covered in mud. Those kids didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
It was like Woodstock, like people like belly flopping down
Really?
into the bowl. Like they didn't give two shits. They were out there having the best time, and like all the musicians had such a vibe about it. You're just
Nice.
like, this is actually kind of
Yeah.
fucking
Okay.
awesome.
Right.
That little
So-
13-year-old band was like by the porta potty, just rocking out.
There
Everyone was just
actually
practicing
was.
for
That's
the
not-
waste management last year. You know,
That's
with all the
not
mud.
That ain't mud, boys.
That's raw though, dude. That's street music, brother.
Also biohazard.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay,
Sweet.
cool. Any other like amazing like artist interactions? I'm always fascinated by like because I think people put artists on a pedestal to some degree, but there's people.
Yeah.
The ones I've met are just like, man, whatever, I don't care.
Just like we'll be years when we're famous. Like, no, we're just people.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to be like that.
Artists and honestly, I will always say this. There's a band called The Maine. We just had
sure.
a music festival for them last weekend in Mesa.
Yeah.
They are some of the fucking most down-to-earth fucking chill dudes I've ever met. Like, while we're setting up, doing the logistics, all the grunt work, like, those boys are out there with us. They're, like, setting up their
Oh,
own
nice.
photo opportunities because
Nice.
they want it to be just perfect. They come out and, like, engage with their fans and, like, remember their name. It's like,
That's
hey,
amazing.
Michael Anderson,
Yeah.
I met you 10 years ago, and, like,
Right.
here's the thing we talked about. And they remember it. It's fucking crazy.
That is crazy.
And like
Yeah.
all their parents and their spouses also come out. It's like the dad will always bring donuts and coffee, and you're just
The
like
dad of the
the
band?
dad of the,
Is it the whole band?
the drummer. No, the drummer.
The drummer's dad is Donut Guy.
The drummer's dad is donut guy, and when we used to do it at Hans Park, he would walk around every morning and like pick up dog shit because he's like didn't want the fans to step in dog shit. So you see have this like dad out there with his like pooper scooper in his bucket.
Super
amazing.
dad move.
Fucking awesome.
That right?
Right.
They're so sweet. They're
Was-
so humble.
Yeah.
Was he wearing sandals and black socks?
No,
Crocs,
he was
brother.
wearing
He's-
those like white dad shoes, like the ones you get from Costco.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
$12.99,
And
baby.
like cargo jean shorts.
One with,
Oh, he's full
He's
dad
fucking
mode.
awesome.
one with reasonable souls.
Yeah. Back support,
Yes,
things
exactly.
that matter.
Yeah, that's like the grabby pooper scooper thing
Yeah.
and stuff.
Uh-huh.
He's done this for years.
Yeah. I'm a
No
professional.
Fucking
Yeah,
joke.
that's amazing.
That's
Shit was
amazing.
made up. It was fucking amazing.
That's great.
All right. You want to ask the
Yeah, I'm gonna. The question here is one thing we like to know is how long you like lived in the neighborhood. Like, what caused you? How did you find Coronado? What brought you to this neighborhood?
Yeah.
You know, that story is always a fun one because
Yeah.
we have such a diverse answer here in the neighborhood of how'd you land in
Yeah.
heaven?
Yeah, literally a little slice of heaven. So I moved downtown in 2009
From?
from Tempe.
Okay.
I graduated college and
Oh,
was like,
right.
I just want to fucking live downtown. That's where all the cool shit's happening.
Damn
so
right.
moved into like what lovingly is referred to as Melrose Place. It's like that apartment complex on Roosevelt and Central,
Sure,
right
sure.
above,
Yep.
Yeah.
right above Fez now, or
Oh, yeah.
connected to Fez. And I think I probably lived in that same apartment for like 4 or 5 years, and just like had dirt cheap rent. It was like $600 a month for like
Man.
a 1-bedroom. It was fucking awesome. So just bankrolled, right? Just like didn't go out, really didn't spend money. So 2013, 14-ish, I started looking at houses, and I kind of knew what Coronado was, but like was a little snobby, like I want to be in downtown proper. But good luck, fucking luck, right?
Right.
So my real estate agent was like, well, let's look between the 7 so that you can walk to light rail, yada, yada, yada. Couldn't afford that.
Right.
Yeah.
Found my little slice of heaven on Granada.
Nice.
Shout out Granada family.
That's
Yeah.
what. They all laugh on Granada apparently.
Yeah, we do.
They do.
Still learning the
Do
buttons.
you live on Granada?
I do.
Oh,
I'm at
Y'all family?
13th. I'm not going to give my address
Don't give your
out.
address. You can say the 1300
I'm
block.
1300 block of Granada.
Nice. nice.
Yeah, I'll put it in the comments if you guys.
1500.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean seriously, you guys don't know each other. You're like,
I mean, honestly,
know that's
Michael, if
true.
I wanted to look it up, it's Maricopa County Assessor website. I could Google you real quick.
Nobody look me up.
go incognito if you're going to do it. Definitely go incognito.
Yeah.
You don't want to see that history. That's not great.
Yeah, so, I mean, I don't know. I bought my house in 2014.
Nice. Happy
Loved
decade.
it. Kind of bought a different house in Wilshire when I was like booed up with some asshole. Fucking hated Willow. It was the worst.
Do you
The
still
worst?
keep this house here? So you have the original
I
house?
kept the original
Nice.
house and just rented it out. Moved into
Nice.
Willow and was like, this ain't the spot for
Right.
me.
No, like why is everything so pretty? Where's
Yeah.
the diversity?
Yeah, exactly.
What's that weird pattern on your lawn, weirdo?
You mow
know?
your grass. That's
Yeah.
weird.
Why are there no gunshots here?
Right. Oh,
Yeah,
there were.
Oh,
There's
nice.
some shit goes down in Willow,
Yeah,
too.
Really?
They were just shooting a Coronado
They just
people saying,
apologized.
"Go back to your neighborhood."
I'm going to shoot you. I'm
Yeah.
so sorry I shot you.
Yeah.
Can I mow your lawn?
It's like the Canada.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry I shot you.
That is not my. That's not my experience.
No, you're
with
okay.
Willow.
All right.
Coronado's much better.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We
I-
have silencers now. We give them out.
Fuck it. Let's go.
We're moving up.
Just for the kids, though.
yeah.
Okay. What is next on your horizon? What's next for Allison? The next big thing, if you can divulge. Maybe it's a secret. I don't know.
What's the next big thing?
Or what do you aspire to do?
Yeah.
I'm fucking doing what I'm living my dream right now. Work for myself.
It's
Sleep
awesome.
when I want to sleep.
Where do you see yourself in 72 hours?
Is that a Saturday? With my do not disturb on, fucking cuddling a dog.
Living it.
Not leaving
Yeah.
that bed.
Hashtag winning.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah.
All right. So you're living your dream. Not a lot of people can say that.
Yeah.
No.
Hire me for your events. This will be like a PR move for me.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
no shit.
why not?
I'm gonna outsource the Wayne Fest.
Yeah, I'm so seriously
Why am I
thinking.
working so hard?
I have no idea.
awful.
Like, this is the whole setup just to get you guys together
I
and
get
just
up
make
at
you a
5 in the
happier
morning.
person.
I go to bed at 5 in the morning. It's awful.
Yeah, I have to move a bunch of shit. I'm tired of it,
I
dude.
know,
We need
right?
help, dude.
We went to skate ramp last year.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
terrible.
That was awful.
Jesus Christ.
That's great.
Okay, so this is the time of the program where we ask rapid fire questions.
Heard.
There are no wrong answers except for the ones you give.
So everything. Got it.
And phrase it in the form of an answer.
It's not Jeopardy. It's not-
That's a question. It's backwards.
oh, well, whatever.
See.
Allison, what is the best fruit?
What is the best fruit?
No, we're asking you. You don't
I
need to
know.
ask.
I have to pause. It's such a fucked up question.
Do I need to explain it again?
I feel angry. I feel angry about that. Strawberries, they're the best.
Strawberries.
They're fucking
That's
awesome.
good. Yeah, strawberries.
That
are
is the
banger.
correct answer.
Sure, what she's won. Another question.
Do you want to do one?
yeah, I can read now.
Yeah,
That's great.
good for you.
Wait, follow-up question. Have you ever had like a freshly picked strawberry, like off the vine?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a bomb,
I've
right?
picked them, yeah. They're
See?
fucking
I
awesome.
feel like you're campaigning for your garden.
No, I've only grown them once. They're really hard to grow, but I've had a few, and it's just,
So what you're saying is you're a quitter.
Yeah, he fucking
yeah,
quit.
they're fucking hard to grow. But I did it. And
I
now
don't. You
know
don't
how
like to do
it.
hard things.
No, dude. I only like to learn
He
how to
just
do
said
something.
that. He's like, I don't want to work that fucking hard.
No, I just, learn how to do it. Now it's in the bucket. I've done it. I can
Check
do it again.
in that box.
Later, I'll do it.
Oof.
Yeah, I'm
Throw
saving it
some
all for my
jalapenos.
retirement, dude. When I have nothing to fucking do.
I'm onto melons.
Dude, listen to the first episode, Michael. God.
Brian, you're like really over exaggerating if you think you're going to be able to retire ever. Like, sorry,
Oh,
my
that's
guy.
adorable.
You're
Oh,
too
man.
poor.
Yeah, dual income, no kids. So,
Yeah, but you're farming, so I mean,
yeah, which is super expensive. So, weird question, but would you rather have no elbows or no knees?
Like they just don't bend, or
No,
like
They don't
just-
exist.
They don't
just like
exist.
super bone.
so you've had like straight legs or straight arms.
Dude, I'd rather have no knees. Like, how are you supposed to wipe your ass if you got no elbows?
Well,
Dude.
presumably you'd hire somebody.
I
I mean, you could bidet it.
yeah, you could,
you
but still,
blast
it's
it.
it's good to the little.
How would you bidet? Because you couldn't sit
Well, you
on
couldn't.
the.
How
But
would you
you just-
wash your upper body too? That's a good point. That's very logical thinking.
Mm.
I mean, you'd walk
How
like
dare
a
you.
weirdo without,
But
with
everybody
no knees,
walks like a weirdo, then, right? It's like
Why is that girl
everybody.
marching everywhere?
Yeah,
Hey,
seriously.
maybe you have scoliosis. Don't fucking hate.
Every time you pick something up, like, no, use your knees. Like, I don't
with your
have.
Don't
knees.
have any.
I don't have any, sir.
If there's anything behind you, you're just fucked. You can't ever get to it. Like,
No.
Sitting down, just like an adventure every time. Just
You could
flap
get
your
one
arms.
of those, like, what are those those fucking scooter things that like the mall cops ride if you didn't have knees, right? Like just a mobile fucking unit.
That's true.
Scoot
But when
around.
you're gonna
Oh,
sit
just get a
down-
Segway.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Right.
the mall
Yeah,
cop thing.
Yeah.
I
the
wasn't
whole
trying
mall
to
cop.
give them any fucking like
Yeah.
Well, they-
shout out.
I
Fuck you,
think-
Segway.
I think they're defunct now. They don't make those anymore, do they?
I mean,
I think Elon took it over.
Probably.
probably.
Christ.
So like, look, how do you sit down if you can't bend your knees? You still just fall. You have
You
to have
don't.
have to have a recliner.
You don't. You
Yeah.
get one of those inversion tables, and that's like just
Your knees never get sore though.
ooh, heads
you
or
know?
tails.
Yeah.
That's a fun game. Human heads or tails.
Yeah.
Trademark.
You'd be a hell of a long jumper though. You know?
That's true.
Doing-
Just launch you with a rubber band gun. Ping.
I think I've watched YouTube videos like this.
Look, there's YouTube videos of people without knees.
Well, like little people that don't have like really mobile joints down there, like kind of.
Oh,
That's what all I'm envisioning as you guys are running through these
Sorry,
scenarios.
I'm the dark guy. Thank you very much. I have one shtick on this
Stay in
episode.
your lane,
dude.
Allison. Come on.
Damn.
You do festivals. I do dark.
Shots fired.
All right, we have one last question for you, Allison.
Yeah.
If you could have a conversation with your 10-year-old self, what would you say? That's,
Don't
That's what
fuck some of the
10-year-olds say.
dudes you fucked.
Oh.
They're not worth your time.
that's
And
good
then
advice.
don't cry about them either because they're not worth those either.
I tried to tell Brian that last week.
Yeah, Brian, stop fucking dudes.
Dude,
Don't
look
cry
at-
about them. They're,
Yeah.
It's okay.
Again, I'm the dark guy. I don't talk about festivals and try and control the conversation. Just,
You mean I'm the special guest, right? It's my world. You guys are living in it this
That's
week.
very
Yeah.
true. We
Yeah.
are nothing but servants.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're doing a great job. You're doing God's work.
Thank you.
Really
It's
the
true.
Lord's work.
Yes.
Yeah, seriously.
Praise Jesus.
I don't know. He hasn't subscribed yet, so I don't know if he really gives a shit what we're doing. I'm just saying, shout out to the guys not paying attention.
Oh, I gotta send him that QR code. That's right.
Yeah, he's like, I'm
Snapchat
everywhere except for on Spotify.
Right. All right, Allison, before we let you go, anything you want to plug? Anything coming up that you're
Yeah.
like, oh, you guys got to go see this? Or
This
please
camera,
don't.
this camera. No?
Right.
Hot ones.
I mean, I would say keep supporting local festivals.
Fair.
Okay.
Good.
They are built on the backs of people like myself that work really hard to make them cool.
They are not easy, I can tell you.
Actively try not to take shits on the festivals, even if you don't like them. Because
Yeah.
whether or not you think it's cool, someone still put a lot of work into
That's
it.
true.
True.
Don't
True,
diminish
true.
other people's work.
What's the best place for someone to follow and know where all the festivals are happening? Is there obviously there's all the
Yeah, I think Visit
Apps
Phoenix does a pretty good job on
Phoenix.
Instagram, and so does like if it's a downtown festival, Downtown Phoenix does a great job. But really, it's about following like the promoters,
Yeah.
like Psycho Steve or Crescent Ballroom, because like they're not
Okay.
just doing shows at their venues; they're doing them everywhere and doing shit everywhere. And then totally Tida, David Tida, who owns Barcoa, is a fucking king of festivals.
really?
Okay.
Like he does Pizza Festival, he does
Nice.
French Fry Festival,
Oh, that guy.
Taco Festival.
A lot of festivals around food.
Yeah,
Kid.
he only does food.
Only food.
Only food fests. He used to do donut too. We used to call it like the carb weekend because it was pizza Saturday and donut Sunday.
I'd call it diabetes week.
Yeah.
carbs are the enemy.
Your pants did not fit by the end of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Do they have
Right.
food and alcohol?
Oh
Or
yeah,
ju-
always.
yeah.
What's a festival without booze?
And extra
Just-
toilets, apparently.
Pro tip: that's where we make all our money.
Totally
Yeah.
true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely,
Mhm.
absolutely.
All right. Well, Allison, thanks for coming on the show.
Yeah, thanks
Yeah,
for
Yeah, I
having
appreciate you taking the time and
Yeah.
me. Lucky
hanging out with
number
us.
3.
And,
Yeah, for sure.
Go see bands. Go see local bands.
Yeah,
Always
seriously.
support local music.
And
Totally.
have more women on your podcast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's such a male-dominated industry.
You are part of this. I didn't.
know. Hey, I invited her. I don't see any.
Look, you are talent. I am technical. And so far, one, I don't see anyone else on the list that's female. I'm just saying.
All right, tune in next week to see who replaces me.
I think
Are
it
you a
might be
giant-
me.
It might be
It might
Allison.
be me.
Congratulations.
Are you a
You've been promoted.
gigantic woman?
Only in my own ego.
Okay, well, you got to be a giant to be on this show.
At minimum 6'7".
Yeah, minimum 6'7". And if you are, just say, we just love you had to have a guest. That'd be great. It would just be 3 giants. We'll change the name.
What if people like minions? They stood on top of each other, 6'7".
Oh,
Like the
little
trench
rascal
coat
style.
thing.
Yeah. With a big
trench
raincoat. Yeah.
They kind of wobble around when they walk.
Yeah. they
With
talk
no
about-
knees.
But no, yeah, it'd be better. Or if you don't have knees. So we would
Oh.
love to hear about it.
Oh my God, they'd have to stand the whole time, which would make me uncomfortable.
I mean, think about
You'd
yourself.
still be
every
taller than them sitting down. You're so fucking big.
That is true.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
All right.
That's true.
All right. That's it for us. Thanks for listening or not listening. I don't know. All
All right, thanks, Mom.
Yeah. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Step right into the wild the show where two big minds are ready to blow. Conversations deep yet full of jest. Come on in, you found the best. Between two giants here you'll find wit and wisdom intertwined. Laughs and knowledge hand in hand. This is the show that's in command. We're tall and talking, big in brains, making sense of life's wild lanes. Deep dive chats and fun remain. Bet you won't hear this on the plane. Between two giants here you'll find wit and wisdom intertwined. Laughs and knowledge hand in hand. This is the show that's in command. Two giants here you'll find wit and wisdom intertwined. Laughs and knowledge hand in hand. This is the show that's in command. No stone unturned, no joke too small.